In a world full of cubing achievements, news, endeavors, and 1 week until Worlds, there's so much going on right now. Unfortunately, we haven't been here to cover most of it. Though we are back right here for this first episode in quite a while, 1 week before the World Championship in Seattle. Today, I am joined by my co-hosts, Will Klauer, and our guest today, DG the artist.
Yo!
He has his concert coming up in Seattle. You Deserve the Worlds on July 4th in Seattle Town Hall on day 4 of World Championship. So today we'll be talking to DG about his two truths and a lie that he brought for us today. The Worlds concert that we just, as aforementioned, we'll be talking about Worlds in general. We'll also have some crazy predictions for you because you all know about my even crazier predictions on Saturday. And then at the end, as we always do, we'll round off the podcast with our personal cubing achievements, goals, and endeavors. All right. Well, first of all, warm welcome to the podcast, DG. First new host since I think Zach appeared on the podcast a bit ago. So
happy to be here. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done a cubing podcast, so
right.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I think since the Dilsoni days.
Hey, Will, who got that cubing Jeopardy question wrong? I
don't remember. I think it was.
Oh, I remember this video.
You?
It wasn't me. It could have. I know.
Well, I had the answer wrong because I put Derpy down as one of the original members, but I think he was just a guest in the first episode.
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah, Derpy joined later as a host. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got the question wrong, but like, I don't know who answered it wrong in the moment.
Right.
For Cubing Jeopardy, I don't remember.
I think it might have been. I don't know. Anyway, those days that was almost a year ago. Anyway, welcome, DG.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we always like to introduce our new guests with a little game called Two Truths and a Lie. So, DG, do you have your two truths and a lie?
I do.
Okay.
All right.
And it's our job to
in
guess.
No particular order. Okay.
Right. Of course.
In no particular order, of course.
You put the lie first.
I can't say. Okay. 1. I own a Game Boy Color. 2. Okay. I cannot ride a bike. And 3. My favorite number is 42.
Oh,
that one is so cheese. It could. Oh, what if his favorite number is 41?
I wouldn't do. It's not something like that. If 40, I'll say if 42 isn't my favorite number, it's not close to 42.
Okay.
It makes me think it's a lie. I'm just trying to understand the significance of 42. Which, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Like, my favorite number is 12. There's no significance to that.
If 42 were my favorite number, it would be because it's the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay.
But that's why it would be my favorite number, if it is.
Okay.
What crazy curveballs are we pulling here?
I'm doing some reverse psychology here for real.
Oof.
Okay, wait. So we had. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the first one.
I own a Game Boy Color was the first.
You own a Game Boy Color. I don't know. My logic there is I think you're a couple years older than me, and I think people a couple years older than me would have probably gotten a Game Boy. Because like I was at the very start, like when the Wii came out. So.
Gotcha.
I think that was like relatively, but also I don't know. You could give off vibes of someone who just has a bunch of vintage consoles.
I'm just going to go ahead and I locked in my lie already, but
what do you think it is?
I think it's 42. I just
okay.
Something about it. It doesn't feel right. So.
Will,
I'm gonna go. Oh gosh. Can you ride a bike? You can definitely ride a bike.
Oh, well then there's your answer.
It's 42.
What? Wait, I said I can't ride a bike. Is the
Yeah. So.
I
Oh
think,
wait,
which one?
am I saying that's the truth? No, I think you can ride a bike. Yeah, that's
You
the
think I
lie.
can ride a bike, so that's
but,
the
I
lie.
but
think you can
before,
ride a bike, so that's the
okay,
lie.
maybe
Huh.
let's think about this before we like let DG say his answer.
Okay.
Can we like imagine like me looking out the window right here, like looking on the street, seeing DG go like that, like trying to chase like I don't know an ice cream truck or something, and then like can I imagine that?
Yeah.
You can. All right, fine. I do too. So okay, 42.
So you're saying, wait, sorry, you're saying you can't imagine that, or you can imagine
I
that?
mean I
If you
can't
can
imagine
imagine that,
something that specific, but I can imagine the bike
oh,
part.
okay, you can
So
imagine me. Hold on. Oh, okay. So you're saying the lie is that my favorite number is 42. You're
correct.
still locked in with that. Okay.
Yes.
And Will?
I think you can. I think you are physically able of riding a bike.
So you're gonna say that's a lie.
That's the lie.
Carter, you're correct. I cannot ride a bike, and my favorite number is 256.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. What significance is 256?
It's 2 to the 8th. I like powers of 2, and I feel like 256 is just like the nicest looking power of 2 that's not like massive.
Right.
So I don't know. None of the smaller powers of 2 do it for me like
Not
256.
not
No.
8, not like
It's
I like 2
it's
to
too
the 5th.
eh, you
I
know.
like 32. I like 2 to the 5th.
32 is pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the number 3 in general, so I think that docks a point for me. I like the roundness of the 2 and the 5 and the 6, I guess. I don't know. I guess the 3 is pretty round too. But yeah, that is so this is the truth, or this is the lie. My favorite number is not 42. But I do like 42. I'd probably put it in my top 3 numbers.
Right? All that disdain for 3, and now you have a top 3.
So true.
so. DG is hosting a concert at Worlds. What's
Yes,
that all
sir.
about?
What is that all about? Well, as you may know, as both of you know, because you were there and you did an amazing video of it last year, I did a similar concert last year at North American Champs in Minneapolis, and it went really well. Like honestly, beyond expectations. Still look back at that as like one of the best nights of my life. It was just so much fun. So I couldn't not do it again for like an even bigger competition with a bigger crowd, more people. Yeah, it was the natural progression from the North American Champs one. And not only that, but I recently released my 3rd album, You Deserve the World, which is like by far my proudest work. Super happy with how it came out. I got the merch on right now. Shop.dgtheartist.com. I don't know if I'm allowed to plug on this podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There
You
you
are.
go.
I'll put that link in
Okay,
the
cool.
description. Yeah.
Cool, thanks. But yeah, really proud of how the album came out, and I just wanted to share all this new music with the people who have been in the Cuban community and supporting my music for all this time. Yeah, just really appreciate all the people who have been here from the start. So that's the idea behind the concert, and we've also got some openers as well. Some Cuban musicians who are going to be doing like a jazz type set before I go on. So that should be really fun. Looking forward to that too.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm really excited for the openers actually. That's something that the DG concert didn't have last time, which I think is really unique to this one, because there are like of course you are a very talented artist, but you also allow like these 4 cubers to share that stage too. I think that's incredible. And I'm really excited to listen to them perform, because I know that we have a lot of talented musicians in this community. So
Yeah, yeah, no, it's so true. I feel like it's it's something I really want to do, especially like as I continue as an artist, I really want to open up more doors for more artists to be able to share their work with more people. So just realizing that I have this stage with a bunch of cubers to present my music, it seems like it would really be a missed opportunity to not shine some light on some other cubers who are really talented too. So yeah, super excited for the openers.
of course.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of crazy how many cubers I know that are musicians. I mean, myself included. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, I think there's a pretty big, I don't know, passion for that, and I don't really know like what the link is in
Yeah.
terms of psychologically speaking, but yeah. Did you already know that your openers, all your openers this time were gonna like? Did you know that they were musicians beforehand?
Um, I didn't actually know all of them were. I knew Daniel Carnock, Derpy Cuber, obviously, and Jody. I've seen a lot of his posts on Facebook before and stuff of like his shows that he's doing. So I knew about them too. I did not know about Noah and Nikhil. So I'm really excited
Oh.
to see them live. That should be super cool. But yeah, there's like a really big connection between cubing and music for whatever reason. Like so many people do both. I've talked about this with some cubers before too, and it seems like it's always either like computer science or music or both. I don't know why,
Uh oh. Uh
but cubers tend to go down that path.
I am a computer science major and a music minor, so
There you go.
oh.
I
Couldn't
just
have
got
put it
called
more
out.
on the dot, man.
I mean, it comes from a place of love. I'm a computer science major too, or was, and now I'm a software developer. So we're all doing the same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess another thing, last time you had at least like, Tommy Cherry come on and do kind of a cool bit with the blind solving and trying to distract him.
Yeah.
Can you confirm or deny if there will be any more fun bits like that at the upcoming concert?
There will be more fun bits like that. Not
Okay.
sure if I should say what they are just yet, but
You know,
but yeah, there will be some bits involving cubers on stage. Yeah, there's going to be one thing in the middle, closer to the end of the show, like second half, that I don't think I've told anybody about except maybe you guys. I think I sent Carter the set list.
Yeah.
But we'll keep it on the down low for now. But it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be really fun. If you, I think I really don't want to like say more about it, but yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything about it.
I
We're,
think I think we're gonna have a viral moment though. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Like,
I think I think if there is a reason to go to the concert, that should be one of your reasons. That should be one of your
yeah,
reasons. Yeah.
yeah. I'm
But go
excited.
go to the concert. Just
Hmm.
have fun. Like last year filming that. Um, when I first asked DG as like a really, you know starting out at Clicky Studios, I was really scared into doing like, okay, what am I doing here? Like that was where my first thought with like starting up this whole thing. So one of the first things I did as the company after streaming New Jersey Champs was when I met DG there at New Jersey Champs. It's I think the first time we really like talked and like had in-depth conversations.
Yeah.
I thought about, hey, he's doing this amazing concert, and I listened to his stuff before, and it's sort of like I grew up watching you, and it's sort of crazy to see how you've progressed. Like not just like of course there's still the cuber in you. There will always be the cuber in you, but there's also this.
100%.
But we also, I'm sort of grateful to have that open up like a portal to your artistry, and it was really cool to see that, and I wanted to help you as much as I could. So I came and I said, hey, I'm Clicky Studios. We're starting up something, but I just want to film your event. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, sure. And you said yes, and I was really excited. I was really happy because this is like, I think this was like one of the first. This felt like one of the first big gigs for me.
Mm, yeah.
Like of course New Jersey Champs and PA Champs were important, but it felt like I was doing this for like I knew that people were going to enjoy like the New Jersey Champ streams and the PA streams, but I did that film because I knew that not only would other people enjoy it, I knew this would just it would be a great way for DG to sort of remember the event too as well. So
Yeah.
and to capture the beat, because I wanted other people who didn't have the opportunity to experience that do that.
Mhm.
And I think the best way to experience an event is to just go in person. That film was great, but I think if I didn't have the camera in my hand, I would have loved that event so much. I was working that event, so it's not like I had a lot of fun, but I was a little stressed. I will say.
Oh yeah,
But
it's different. It's different when you're putting on the show or doing something like in the behind the scenes for
of
sure.
course, but yeah, it
Yeah.
was an incredible opportunity to do it last year, and I'm really glad you're doing a concert again this year.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for all the compliments, first of all. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate it so much. It's like so cool to me that like, the videos I used to make, in my bedroom and stuff as a kid, like impacted so like and reached so many people, and now
Yeah.
like they're like you and you're doing really cool stuff in the cubing
Thank
community
you.
yourself now, it's like it's so cool to see. So yeah, I mean, I love like being able to work with the new generation of cubers on new collaborations that we couldn't have imagined back then. So yeah, it's really cool.
Of course.
It's also an honor to be filmed by Clicky Studios, I should say.
Yeah. Yes.
Going back to just like your cubing channel as serving as a portal to your artistry, like I don't mean to call you out, but like I remember back in the day, like the Cube Depot rap, and like I can't remember, was it you that did like a rap battle with Derpy in like
Yeah,
a school
yeah.
or something? Like I remember watching those and it's like, wow, this is really cool. And
Cool is one way to put it.
just
But
like
yeah.
at what point did you like start to think, oh, I can actually take this like more seriously and start a new channel and
Yeah.
sort of a bigger deep dive?
Yeah, great question. I mean, I've been into rap since like high school or so, and you can sort of see like the Cube Depot rap. That was like I think I did that like junior year of high school or sometime around then. I don't know. I was 16 or 17, and like that was I was pretty new to even just listening to rap at that point. And yeah, like I mean, I enjoyed it, and I was just sort of emulating what I listened to and stuff, but not really taking it too seriously, just having fun with it. But I enjoyed the lyric writing process a lot. I always felt like it was really fun to be able to come up with like witty punchlines and have things rhyme and make sense. That was always a cool thing to be able to do. So I just kept writing, and it started out writing things about like Cube Depot, but then it sort of expanded to like just writing about what I'm going through in my life. Like just all sorts of things in life, whatever I'm dealing with at the time, I would just write about and try to make it rhyme. And so, yeah, that sort of continued throughout high school. And then by college, I met some other people who were really into rap as well and like also recorded their own stuff. And we just kind of would like hang out in the studio together on campus all the time and just, make songs. And they were like really bad to start out, but we were learning, and just slowly improving and like honing the skills, perfecting the craft, all that. And yeah, now I'd say I'm at a point where like I'm really proud of the stuff I put out. Like, it sounds pretty good. Like I feel like it sounds pretty good. I listen to myself a lot, and I enjoy it. So yeah, I feel like it was around college, like middle of college or so, when I really was like, I love doing this so much that like I have to take this seriously. Like if I don't take it seriously now, I'm gonna regret that in the future. So I started like really locking in and yeah, and working hard on it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
it's great. And yeah, I think like I can't emphasize this enough. Just go. We're telling you to go to the concert, but I really do mean it. It's just go to the concert. Like if you haven't already taken away anything from this, it's just go to the concert. And I truly mean it.
Thank you.
It's gonna be.
And the other thing I want to say too about that is like, if you were at the Minneapolis one and you're not sure like, is this gonna be the same thing as the Minneapolis one? It's not gonna be the same thing. Like this is bigger and better. We're gonna have more people on stage. We're gonna have more people in the crowd too, and like all new music. I'm gonna like. I think I've said this publicly before, but I'm gonna do every song on the new album. So, get ready for that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. We'll just add to an already amazing July 4th. I mean, we're having a full day of competing. We go to the concert, catch some fireworks after. That'll be awesome.
That'll be great. Cool.
Okay, so now that we've talked about the concert, we're gonna move on to just what your plans at Worlds are in general. Like, what do you want to do during the competition? Are there any people that you want to meet that you haven't yet? Kind of, what's the vibe after the concert? I guess. Well, you're
Oh,
still.
well, this is for me. Should I start?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
you start.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, well, for the first 2 days, I will be going around handing out a bunch of flyers for the concert. Might even make some content about that too. So if you want to get in a DG the Artist video, find me on those first couple days, and I'll probably be vlogging myself trying to get people to go to the concert. um, yeah, also just really excited to compete in a bunch of events. I've been on like such a Megaminx grind for the past year, and improving at that, which is fun. I'm averaging like 46, 47. So hopefully I can get some good results in Megaminx. um, what else? I mean, Pyraminx, as always, is going to be interesting. I don't think I'm good enough to make Pyraminx finals anymore, unfortunately. But flukes can always happen, so I'll do my best in round two. We'll see how that goes. But in general, I'm just like excited to hang out with all the cubers who are going to be there, like from all around the world. Some people who I haven't seen since like Worlds 2019 in Australia. That'll be really exciting. Yeah, it should just be really fun to see everybody. Oh, and I also want to remake a picture I took with Felix in 2014. So I have a picture with me and him standing next to each other in 2014, and then we did it again in 2018. So I want to do it again in 2025, and just see how times have changed.
And I'm sure they have.
They
Yeah.
have.
All
I
right.
was 5 feet tall in the first picture, and I'm no
Oh my.
longer 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will, what do you got planned?
I'm hopefully going to have some time to go sightseeing on Tuesday. I don't know, but I'm really hyped for baseball on Wednesday because the Mariners are one of my two teams. So
Cool.
yeah, actually, someone from my college just got drafted to their team and like plays third baseman and everything. It's like
Oh, no
crazy,
way.
but
Oh,
yeah.
that's so cool.
So it's pretty awesome. And then during the competition, I only really have goals for Scube. Hopefully, I make finals, but if I don't, oh well. But I'm really excited to meet like a lot of that community that I haven't already met. A lot of the Polish Scubers coming over, and that'll be really fun.
That's
And
cool.
even some like West Coast people that I like only briefly saw at NAC or Nats. It'll be nice to see them again and talk to them again. So I'm really excited for finals as well, because I've never seen obviously a World's finals. I mean, I briefly watched the live stream for the one in Korea, or was it live streamed? I don't even remember.
It was, yeah.
It was live.
It
Okay,
Like
was
yeah,
like a
at
crazy time of day.
at some
yeah,
point,
yeah.
like if you watch the stream, like was it really live streamed? Like so.
Yeah, so this will almost be my first time seeing it like actually play out. So it'll be really
That's
exciting.
cool. Yeah, Worlds Finals in person is definitely a special experience. I mean, I've only been to a Worlds once before 2019, so but it was really cool.
Yeah. Carter, you got what's your plans outside of just clicky work?
Outside of clicky
Mm.
work, it's I'm gonna be a busy man. I gotta be honest with you. I can't share too much about what we're doing, but I I am doing a lot. But besides that, I will be doing I want to go to Pike's Place Market. It's I don't know. I like I like experiencing like a new city. And I think out of all of the cities that I visited, maybe with the exception of Toronto, at least for cubing, like Pittsburgh wasn't that exciting. I'm gonna be honest with you, except for like I saw the Phillies there, but like that's when I didn't really understand baseball that much. So, I also in Minneapolis, I think that was just it was a very nice venue. It's just that everything else like around there, I don't think there was too much to do. I think in Seattle it's gonna be pretty fun. They have the baseball game. I'm actually, in some ways, I'm pretty excited for the baseball game. Like almost like 70% as excited as like Worlds because like I want to see a game live. That's cool. I mean I've seen Yankee games live.
Hmm.
I see the smile fading on Will's face, but I I wow, okay. I yes, I'm excited to see it in 2 days actually when we're uploading this. Now it's like
Oh right, this
yeah,
is it's gonna be on Monday.
it's gonna be on a
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
So
Today is Monday. No, we gotta.
yeah, today's Monday. We just
gotta be,
recorded this. We
yep.
recorded this at 6 a.m. We're gonna upload it at
Mhm.
12. So
Today is Monday.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna get breakfast after this.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't,
I already ate. I have my blueberry muffins right here.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Early breakfast.
seltzer for breakfast.
Nice.
Ooh.
God, that seltzer sucks. Anyway, the I didn't get that out. Anyway, Space Needle, Pike's Place Market. That's gonna be pretty cool. In terms of cubing, I met a lot of people in Nats 23, and that was like the comp where I was like, oh my god, I feel like I met everybody. And NAC 24, it felt like I was meeting the same people. This time, I feel like I'm gonna be meeting a whole different breed of people. I'm gonna be seeing like the Chinese cubers. I'll see the Polish cubers. I'll see the people from down under. Because Zaid was the only person to represent that last year, and I'm just right now in my head I'm imagining like 20 Zaids, excuse me, and it was yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's so cool seeing people from all over the world in one place. It's always Worlds is so cool.
What's the best strategy for staking out a spot for finals? Because I feel like that's gonna be really hard. Spectator tickets sold out for Worlds.
Yeah.
I don't know what
No,
the
it's
update
gonna
is
be
about
tough.
that at the time of uploading, but as of right now, there's no more spectator tickets left. So
Yeah, I mean, I imagine people who make it to finals will get VIP tickets or passes for people to sit like front row or whatever. So
right,
if you have friends who are fast, then you'll be good. But in general, I don't know. I mean, just like maybe sit somewhere, put your bag down like way before finals, because nobody's really going to be watching in like 3x3 round one or whatever, unless like it's Yihang's group. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe just if you really want good seats, get there early. Otherwise, maybe just resign to not having great seats and just looking at the screen. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, you just made me realize like I'm pretty used to the crowds that Max has attracted over the years at Nats and NAC, but like the crowd Yihang is gonna get is like, oh my gosh. I have not seen
Yeah,
that yet.
that's a good point because, like, I mean, most people at Worlds probably have never seen Yihang solve live before. Like, I haven't.
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
I have not. Well, yeah, because
Oh,
he came
cool.
to New York.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw like 7 rounds of him live. So
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, still, like, most Americans haven't gotten the chance to see him before. So it's like, I'm just imagining every American Cuber is just going to be like surrounding that station.
Yeah.
That'll be wild. I
imagine.
still remember.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Imagine if this won't be possible because Yihang is probably gonna be assigned to a stream station. But imagine if he was like assigned to a different station every time, and then you just see like this big blob of people.
Moving, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, like that happened with Volodymyr and Clock. So,
I was thinking about this with Timon at a Princeton comp. One time Timon came to New York and like there was a Princeton comp. I forget if it was one I was organizing or if it was after I graduated, but I was like, I knew the organizers at the very least, so I was involved in like all the behind the scenes stuff. And like every time Timon would get called up, it was like the entire like the center of gravity of the venue like shifted to just where he was, And we took a picture at one point of it. It was just insane how many people were crowded around this one station, and everybody else is just solving with nobody watching them. Maybe their mom is filming or something, but
right.
Yeah, it's wild. I was thinking the thing to do, because we had like 2 stages, sort of like 2 halves of the competition, and people would stay on one stage, so everybody was like waiting for him on this one side. I was thinking we just like discreetly move him over to the other side for like one solve and see if anybody notices,
The very, very end, yeah.
Yeah. Or see how the people should move over if they run or how they, how everybody We didn't do Okay.
All right, so we released our predictions video on Saturday. To I'm assuming a lot of drama. I don't know how it went. I haven't uploaded the video yet. It's Thursday, or sorry, it's Monday at 6 a.m. But I just haven't looked at the YouTube analytics at all. So
Exactly.
the video could have 1 view. It could have 2 billion views. I don't know. So
Yeah,
anyway.
it actually has 2 billion. It's actually the most viewed YouTube video.
Oh shoot. Okay, we should probably
Yeah,
get on
passed,
that then.
It passed Baby Shark.
I can't check YouTube analytics, but I can check my bank account. So, yeah.
That's a bar.
I like that.
Anyway, so DG was not in that video, and now is your chance to reveal to the world your crazy predictions.
Okay. Crazy predictions. I think. Okay, I think my hot takes are like low key, just like old person copium.
Okay.
I think Felix is gonna get at least 1 podium. This is one take. But this could just be. I think maybe this is just because I'm old and I want to see the old cubers do well. But I think Felix will podium in something. I think. Let's see. Okay, maybe more copium. I think Daniel Karnock is going to get another square 1 podium, 4 in a row, maybe. I don't know. I'm really not rooting for underdogs here. Maybe I should. Let's see. I've been going back and forth on who I think is going to win Worlds, like 3x3. I think Yihang has a really good shot. But low key, like, I wouldn't count Max out and I wouldn't count Timon out, just because of their like experience in big comp finals. I feel like they have more experience with like particularly like huge comps than Yihang does. But I think let me just put it on the record here. I'm just gonna say somebody who I think is gonna win. I'm gonna give it to Yihang. I can't lie. I think Yihang's got it.
All right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else gets it. But I have to give more than a 50% chance to Yihang. I think.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, these are probably my hottest takes. Yeah. Oh, and how about Carter will make 6x6 finals.
Yeah. Okay.
And Will, you'll make square 1 finals.
Okay. There was a really good chance you chose an event that I'm not competing in, but I am competing in square 1. So
you are competing in it, so you could make finals if everybody else DNFs or you get.
Yeah, I mean,
it
I average
happen.
like
It could happen.
14, but yeah.
It says
it could happen.
Yeah. Anyway.
And what about world records at Worlds?
Mm.
I can see them. I might be going into like territory that you covered in the Saturday video.
We did not actually. That's something we have to think about. Yeah.
Do you think there will be world records? I
Yeah.
feel like
At least
gotta be at least 1.
At least 3, I think.
Okay. What events do you think are most likely to see a world record?
I'm gonna
4x4.
I was gonna say 4x4.
Good answer.
I can't see a 3x3 record happening there, but it would be pretty.
I feel like big cube records happen at big comps a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if 6 or 7 gets broken.
Right.
By Max. Like I don't really see somebody else doing it. Max is so clutch with big cubes at big comps.
I'm gonna say 5 blinds. I think Stanley's gonna break that.
Yeah, he's been close.
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. I feel like PRMix average isn't really touchable at the moment, and neither is Skube average because that just dropped. In terms of like sprint events, I feel like maybe Clock. I don't really know.
I don't really see it happening because like Clock is such a high stress event that like I feel like people have to be a little safer in the World's environment. I don't know, but maybe single. Maybe someone just pops off.
I don't know. It's hard to say big cube records because it's like, okay, it's just depending on how Max does, because like he's just far ahead on 6 and 7 for.
Yeah, it's Max.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think
Maybe Megamix. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, here's my next hot take. I don't know who, but sub 3x3 single at Worlds.
Ooh.
It'll be one of the Chinese givers.
The most hype thing.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That
Imagine
would be
like World's finals world record. But I mean, I feel like finals you never get like crazy like records like that just because of the stress. But
has that ever happened before?
A world record in World's finals? I don't know. I mean, the closest I'm thinking is like I still remember Nats 2015 finals. Pavan Ravindra got a 558 3x3 single, and that was like third in the world or something.
Yeah.
So it got like a crazy reaction, but
that's pretty close.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it wasn't Worlds, it was Nats, but still, like, I feel like big comp finals, like 3x3 finals especially, you just don't see world records. But
right.
I don't know.
There could be
like
some
so close to sub 3 now.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
There could be some crazy one move to double X cross, PLL skip, scramble, and like half the competitors in that solution, and like, okay.
Yeah, if there's something like that in like round 2 where there's not too much stress or something, like that would be the time.
Yeah.
Round 2, lucky scramble, 298. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
I'll give it to I'm gonna give it to Luke Garrett. There's my like super hot take. Luke Garrett 298 3x3 world record single in round 2 with a double X cross.
He would run out of chairs to flip over.
Yeah, actually not a U-perm. You can't fit PLL in 298, can you? Maybe
really.
you can. OLL skip U-perm? Yeah, OLL
if
skip.
If you just give them like bad end perm, that's the entire scramble.
Low
I
key,
think it's a scramble.
I would nerves, like I would be so nervous if I got that as a scramble. It probably would take me 3 seconds.
But like, would you genuinely? Because I would so believe that it's just a miss scramble. It's like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna solve this for the lulz.
How does that happen? Like they've got such like.
But it's just a PLL.
I mean, I just got it in 212, so.
There you go. Carter Williams,
right
first sub 3.
Carter Williams. Okay, yeah, I'm revising my prediction. It's Carter Williams N-perm scramble. It's E1. It's E1 is an N-perm.
E1. No one else gets E1. Yeah.
The only one who gets it is a Will, and then he gets 213, and I got 212. So
we're not in the same 3x3 group, man.
We could be.
Maybe I get it too, but I DNF because I forget the alg.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
I have on multiple occasions I've done that N-perm as a Megaminx alg and been like completely wrong.
Oh, same.
There is one that starts very similar, and I'm like, oh wait.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different one. I don't know.
Wait.
No, not the Megaminx N-perm alg, but there is like a Megaminx last layer alg that's like, oh.
Gotcha.
I keep doing that.
I mess up the Megaminx like N-perm a lot for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like the one with like I do the one with like the RL simultaneously.
Okay.
But yeah, it's weird. Anyway, yeah, Luke Garrett, I said 298, 298.
Yeah.
298.
You heard it first here at Clicky Studios.
You heard it here first.
I feel like that just took the breath away from any other crazy predictions I had in my head, because I wasn't even going to say anything too crazy. I wasn't even going to say anything at all. But Will, do you have any? Do you have any? You don't have any other crazy predictions, do you?
No, not really. I mean, maybe. You know what? I can throw out one. Brian Johnson, squared one world champion.
Mm.
Didn't we just give our world predictions video yesterday? Or not yesterday, on Saturday.
Yeah.
About.
I mean, you asked me to come up with a prediction on. I don't know.
Okay, man. Whatever you said.
I don't think that take is hot enough. That's a pretty hot take, but
You hang DNFs out of 2x2 finals.
Oh, now that's a hot take. That's good.
Not through anything nefarious. He just doesn't
Just
solve
like,
the cube.
not solved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are one crazy man. Um,
That's
I'm
the
actually
thing. I
wow,
think you
okay.
get. I like that take, but I feel like you can get the hottest takes in cubing if you ask old school cubers like me or like really new cubers. You know, because like
Okay.
old school cubers, I feel like we've seen so much that we know that anything can happen, and like super new cubers don't know enough to know that their takes are crazy. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, but when you're in the middle, when you've been cubing for I don't know 7 years, something like that. I don't know how long you guys have been cubing. This is my estimate.
5.
5. Okay, yeah.
8, 9, 8, 9.
Okay, that's pretty good. You're getting
9,
closer. But I feel like
10.
at a certain point in the middle there, you're like too stuck in reality, you know? The
Yeah.
takes can't get hot when you're living in the real world too much.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. When you're working a 9 to 5, your takes are lukewarm.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta throw some crazy ones out there.
I have a prediction. World's venue. How about I'm gonna predict the world's venue menu because I haven't seen the menu
What?
at
Oh, like the
Worlds.
staff vouchers.
I
or
think
whatever.
there's going to be chicken tenders, a hamburger, and there will be a hot dog. There has to be a hot dog at the venue.
There
Okay.
has to be a hot dog. Mhm.
And then I can finally say I've eaten a hot dog for lunch. In the next survey that comes out, I will put hot dog on there. 9 other people will put hot dog on there. And we'll finally give DG his points, okay?
That's so funny.
Alright.
I would be more comfortable if you specified what type of chicken.
That might
see-
be one of my favorite videos of all time. I gotta be honest.
Did Braden send you the screenshot he took from that video?
Oh, no.
No.
Braden sent me. I'll send it to you after this. You can put it up on screen. It's his favorite screenshot from that video. It's Derpy just like sort of smiling, and underneath him it says "hot dog."
Oh, I've
I did
seen
see
that.
that.
Yeah,
I
yes,
remember
I've
seeing
seen
that.
It's
that.
so good. The look on his face, and it looks like he's being labeled a hot dog. It's so good.
Oh,
Great
it's so
man.
good.
Really good content.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like that video. All right. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our personal cubing achievements and endeavors. I want to orient ourselves here, though. We're not necessarily talking about worlds because we already talked about that. Actually, I didn't really talk about that a lot about that last time. But if you want to talk about maybe something different that's been happening in cubing or even your life, you know, do it right here. So, DG, since you're our guest for today, what do you have? What do you have? What have you been doing?
Sure. Yeah, I guess I mentioned a little earlier that Megaminx has been my thing in cubing lately. I don't know if I've said how much I've been into Megaminx though. Like I'm a slow improver, so like the amount I've improved, you'd probably think I haven't done that many solves. But I have a 7,800 solve session that I started in May of last year for Megaminx. And yeah, when I started, I averaged like a minute, and now I average like 46, 47. So you know, I'm sure a lot of newer cubers, or really most people, could probably improve a lot faster than that. But you know, I'm doing this for fun, learning a few PLLs here and there as I go along, and just like I feel myself improving, even if it's really slow. And I don't know, I like this thing. I like it a lot. It's been basically like my main downtime activity to just like de-stress over the past year. And yeah, I don't really see it stopping anytime soon. So I'm going for 10,000 in the next few months.
Is there?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
don't know. Yeah.
That's more Megaminx solves than I think I've ever done.
I remember thinking like
Like,
my
And you're probably faster than me.
9 total. No,
You-
no.
Oh, okay.
I
Carter, you're
average like
faster than me,
50.
though. Okay, gotcha.
I remember like thinking my 4,000 solve session was impressive. And, like that was over the course of like
It is impressive.
that was over the course of like 2 years though. Like you
I've been Megamixing, man.
What
Yeah.
it means to main an event, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it is a little it's mildly depressing that I'm not world class by any means at Megamix, but I don't let that get to me because like, I'm having fun. I feel like also for me with cubing, like I had my time with Pyraminx of being like a world class solver. So now it's just like, whatever I enjoy, I'll do it. It's like an extracurricular activity or whatever. So yeah, that's been Megaminx for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Will, what do you got?
What do I got? I got this little thing here, and it's kind of a real pain. It's pretty annoying, but
Yeah.
I've unfortunately done way too many solves on it. So I don't know. Just casual prep whenever I get back from work every day for Worlds. I haven't been like learning anything in a while because I mean, if you learn something new before a big comp, it's like you're probably gonna forget it and then just choke when it actually happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. For some reason, I have a good track record of doing very well in semis and then terrible in finals. So that'd be funny if it happens again. Well, because my only goal going into these competitions is just to make finals. So once I'm there, I don't really know what to do.
So fair.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, do I solve this? No, but
Right.
yeah,
What do you average on Cube
that's
nowadays?
really all I got going on. It's like 2.5.
Nice. That's really
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I want to say that. And then in competition, it's like 2.6. So
Cool. What's
I
your
should
PR?
make finals, but we'll see. PR is 249.
Gotcha.
So
What's that ranked nowadays?
okay, when I got it, it was like 68th. It's now like 94th.
Gotcha. People
So
improve so crazy. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, you can get like
Just take a
that
look at my
68.
clock
That's like
signal.
really in the top 100, and I don't know. It just
yeah.
getting to the
It's
bottom
like,
of that
wow,
list. It's crazy.
I'm losing it again.
Yeah,
No,
staying
but
in top 100 is like a full time job in cubing at
yeah.
this point.
It doesn't help that Virginia comp organizers don't seem to like Scube very much.
They don't like Megaminx either. I haven't gotten to do it too
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
yeah. They really like one-handed in like 4x4. I've done those way too much.
Yeah. There's a lot of like 345 OH around here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basic events. But yeah, that's all I've been doing with Scube. I didn't like qualify for 6 or 7 or like blind. Of course, I was never gonna qualify for, but yeah, just keeping it much less pressure on myself this year. So it's a world stage. I realize it's a world stage. It's not. It's not NAC. It's not Nats.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, putting pressure on yourself for Worlds is never a good thing. It's it's just a totally different experience for sure.
Yeah. So for me, what have I been doing keeping? Well, I've been doing a lot of clicky work, obviously, uploading a video every day into Worlds. But I had something really bad happen to me though. I went to do my like routine checkup at the not hospital, the doctor's office I went to. And then he looked at my head and it was like, "You have like a tumor on your brain." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You have a tumor on your brain." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know what you're saying." So I take off my Yankees cap.
I can't believe
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
that's crazy.
It's been here the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
It follows me like a disease. It is
You gotta put a disclaimer in the video before you do that bit. You had me there. I was worried for you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
should have probably prefaced it maybe a little less seriously. Like, hey, I went to the chiropractor yesterday, and he was like, "Oh,
There you go.
oops, okay."
There's a clock on your back.
Oh, you got a clock in your spine, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So clock is the only thing I've been doing, mostly because I want to focus on Worlds, not just Worlds necessarily, because I feel like my potential to do well at Worlds is do really well or not make finals, and there is no in between, in my opinion, or at least no in between that feels possible. Like do really well, like like there's a non-zero chance that like I get a bronze medal, but like it's a non-zero chance. It's not like a at this point, if you like take like top 50 on the psych sheet, I think, and you like you do like the little magician thing where you like draw the bunny out of the hat and like any random name appears. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
Is
if
that
they
what
pull you.
happens when a magician pulls a rabbit out of a hat?
Just has like a name tattooed on the back, like Quinn Maloney, and it's like, oh, okay.
Magician's like lottery system for that's so bad.
Anyway,
Wild.
yeah, my what's my word? My figurative language just hasn't really been hitting very well in the past 5 minutes. So the I'm practicing clock for Worlds. And also mostly for All-Stars too. I have some competitions with clock after this, so it's not like the end of the world if I don't get a really good PR average, but at the very least, I kind of want to compete in All-Stars. I feel like that's my last goal as like a real cuber. And after that, I'll fall back into the retirement home, or I'll be like that guy from Up and like refuse to go and just like sail away to, I don't know, speed stacking. But yeah. Yeah,
when you're an old cuber though, you gotta keep cubing. It's like really fun when you're old.
I know, but like
yeah,
not with clock though. Maybe like with
Okay.
Maybe
not clock.
Maybe I'll transition into blind. I don't know. Every old cuber.
The clock retirement is so much lower for the rest of cubing.
Yeah.
When I went to Pretzelmania, my 3x3, someone like, this was like during the setup night, someone stole it, and I was like, well, what the hell? And I see Pierce Tickle and like some other delegate talk about blind algs with it. Like he was like showing like blind algs on my 3x3. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I get it, it's fine. So yeah.
That's so funny. No, because like I've been to so many local comps where he'll just be like, "Can I borrow your cube?" And it just happens with Pierce. I mean,
Pierce does borrow cubes. This is true. This is a known
just to explain stuff, and then he'll just give it. Yeah, but that's funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So transition to blind or FMC or something. FMC is the move, honestly. You don't have to be young to do that. Someday, like when I retire from like work, I'll do FMC. That's my plan.
I think it's like that or multi-blind, because I mean I don't know anyone under the age of like 13 doing crazy big multi-blind.
Yeah,
attempts.
You do need pretty good TPS for that. I don't think you can be like fully retirement age and succeeding in multi-blind. I don't know. Maybe you can.
I don't know Rose TPS or Graham's TPS. We got to get that checked out.
True. They're pretty fast.
All right, so let's do it. We talked about DG's two truths and a lie. His lie being that his favorite number was not 42, or his favorite number is 42, which is a lie. Why would you lie about that? We talked about the Worlds concert, You Deserve the Worlds, hosted by DG, the artist, but also featuring some opening acts from other cubers. We had the merch right there. That's awesome. We talked about, it's on day 2 of World Championship. You should go. Tickets are in the link below. We have Worlds in general, so we talked about the World Championship in general, how it's going to be like. We're going to meet some new people. We made some crazy predictions. I'll throw in a new prediction for you. I'm going to do a backflip at the DG concert, which is why you should go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On stage.
No. And finally, podcast. Anyway, we talked about our personal cubing endeavors and achievements. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to watch the DG concert, link down below. Listen to his album as well, You Deserve the Worlds, which he will be performing the full thing at the concert. See you later on the next Monday, because there are no comps on Mondays. I'll see you then.
See ya.
Do that. We'll do that. We'll do the X thing.
No.
Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.